What is up, YouTube? I'm making a video because I was watching FTM Transtastic, and they were talking about nameable, which is basically choosing your name and how you go about choosing it, stuff like that. And I wanted to talk about that because I think that being an FTM and choosing your own name can be a scary and fun and annoying experience to some people because you're born with one name, you know your name, and when you identify as a male in a female's body, the name you may have a way to break it down and make it masculine. For example, like Val. I mean, I'm assuming his name was Valerie before that, and he just stuck with Val because I guess it just was familiar to him, and it's very masculine also, so there is names you could do that to. But then again, there are names like mine where you cannot do that. Birth name being Amy, there's no way to masculinize that name. So, when I was starting transition and all this, I decided that I wanted to sit down with my girlfriend and I wanted to discuss what kind of names, and basically, we went through a lot of names. And we went through a lot of pairing names because of course, wanting to put a middle name that was also masculine, you have to pair that up. And, not being a father or not being a mother for her, we didn't know how to go about actually picking a name. So we just took a whole bunch of names from online and we sat down and we said, okay, so now, going against what everybody's thinking about, because I know everybody's thinking like terrible things like, oh, you had your girlfriend help you pick out your name, you might regret that, blah, 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 blah. Okay, the reason I let Sarah help me pick out my name is because A, she's my girlfriend and I love her, and two, she was the only real person that I was able to talk about transitioning and was actually very accepting of it. So I feel that regardless of what happens, this is going to be a crucial and important part of my life. Being 26, almost 27, I highly think that, I'm in the period of dating and I'm in a situation in my life where I'm pretty happy where I'm at. So anyways, regardless, because my ADD took me off track. Picking names. So we went on Google because Google's a wonderful place, and we decided to go through names. And we came across a name, Liam. And I really liked Liam. I thought Liam was really cute. So I wanted to go about trying Liam. Liam, my last name being Lopez. Liam Lopez. It was really nice. So I wanted to go through that period. Whew. So sorry. I wanted to go through that period and try it out. I said, let me know. Call me Liam, and let's see how I feel about it. So I went through a whole week, and I really didn't like it. I did not like Liam. I didn't feel that Liam was the name for me. It would not describe someone like me. So, with that being said, we sat down and we took a whole bunch of names, and I liked Noah. Noah was a really nice name. However, once again, I tried Noah out for a couple of days, did not like it. Evan came about, and I really liked Evan. I didn't know why I liked it. I don't know. It just was one of those moments where you have an epiphany, and I really, really, really love the name Evan. So I said, okay, now that I really love this name, I want to see if I can put it with a middle name. So we tried it with a middle name, and Isaiah was the one name that I felt it was really nice together. Evan Isaiah Lopez. It was Spanish, but then again, it was also white because I am half Italian, and it just stuck really nice to me, and that's what I chose. I go by Evan everywhere. No one at work knows my real name. They know me as Evan, and that's about it. We don't go into details with that. People know I'm transgendered, but they don't ever ask me what's my original name. So, I mean, I feel like picking a name for yourself is very important when you're transitioning, it's the first thing that you can do that doesn't cost a thing. Of course, getting it legally changed and stuff like that is a process. However, starting with the male pronouns and starting to feel comfortable with outing yourself to your immediate family and friends and having them approve of the name really is part of the journey of picking a name, being transgendered. So I really liked Evan Isaiah, and there's tons of people who are going to just take your time, because it's not something that you could just basically do overnight. There may be a name that you like, but you hear it for a whole week and you decide that you really don't like the way it sounds and you really can't relate to it. People call me Evan now, and I turn around and I only respond to that. So, I mean, yeah. Take your time, because it's one of those processes that you're going to have fun with and you're going to enjoy. And you may not like a couple of names at first, but then you'll keep going. And if you want to do it with your mom, some people like doing it with their mom. Some people are out and with their parents, and they have a really good relationship, and their mother named you. So ask your mother what she would have named you if you were a boy. What do you think she's comfortable with? If that's a route you want to go. If that's a route you don't care about, pick a name you're comfortable with. Don't pick a name that your mate wants you to pick or stuff like that, because relationships end, and then you'll just end up with a name that you don't really want. Evan and Isaiah was something that we both sat down, and I liked it at first, and I asked her opinion, and she said she loved it, and we stuck with Evan Isaiah. So, I'm not being a hypocrite in that sense. I'm just telling you to choose a name that you feel comfortable with, because when it all boils down to it, it's your name, and once you change it, you're not going to be changing your name over and over again. That just doesn't seem right. But yeah, wanted to make a video about that because I thought it was a really interesting topic to talk about, because of course I introduce myself in every video saying, hey, what's up, it's Evan, and I do it for two reasons. I do it so people can know my name, and I do it so I can hear what my voice sounds like throughout the change of this transition, me being 26 weeks at all right now. Time's flying, and I really want to make sure that I transition and I videotape it all. But yeah, so I just really wanted to talk about that, and if you have any comments, you know where to get me in my message box, so see you soon.